he's lost a bunch of it. But another thing, like I find it funny because we all love Chandler. Chandler's a good guy.
Yeah.
He's been playing the same games we have. Like we were playing Farming Sim. He doesn't join.
He'll hop in Farming Sim in a solo game.
Yeah, he plays it solo. And in December, I told him, I was like, okay, when I get my bonus check, I'm buying you an MV7.
A pink one. Because he's funny. Yep.
A pink MV7. Because you're in the podcast, you said you want a better mic. I'll get you a fucking pink MV7. I had it all loaded up in the cart. I had it all ready, everything ready to ship to him. And he's like, oh yeah, he doesn't want to be the podcast anymore. Thanks, Aidan. You saved me fucking $300.
And then this motherfucker goes out and buys his own MV7.
And he goes and buys an MV7. It's like, brother, if you would have just stayed. Like, and he's with MIA. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's getting reaccustomed to being a working man.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he went 8 months, almost 9 months without a job.
Yeah, it was quite a while.
I would go stir crazy.
He was going stir crazy.
Jay, you were going stir crazy. Like there were days where I wanted to snap your neck.
There's days I wanted to snap my own neck. Like I was going fucking crazy.
You had bad cabin fever, bro.
Even now, like it's been a month, and I'm fucking.
Yeah, I know.
Ready to fucking go.
Speaking of what we were talking about before the podcast, like, it'd be cool to spend time with you and whatnot, but I think after like a week and a half or 2 weeks, I would just get stir crazy and get bored. Like, nothing against you, but again, just stir crazy.
Summer is way better here.
Oh, for sure.
We can actually go do stuff, right?
Yeah.
In the wintertime, it's too fucking cold to do anything. Like, I don't have any skidoos. And when it's minus 40, you don't want to go out anyways because it's fucking cold.
Your balls are just gone.
Yeah. But in the summer, like Dad's bringing the boat out already. So we'll have that out in June, fishing in June. Go to the lakes, fucking golfing, whatever we want to do, right? Mm-hmm. Like, go shooting the guns, too, because it's warm enough to go shoot up my guns. Mm-hmm. Like,
too bad we're not allowed to bring guns into Canada.
You're not. Actually, you can if you declare them.
Yes, and then
just not ARs.
Ask me a bunch of fucking questions. Why am I bringing them in? To go shooting. What are you shooting? A hill.
Targets.
Dirt.
Yeah, dirt. Targets.
Shooting dirt. Well, it's like...
Why? Because...
Cockhan. America.
I mean...
Because America, motherfucker.
The only things I don't have are pistols. And ARs, because that's retarded. Fucking dumb.
Yeah, do you have a semi-auto or like an over-under or something so we can go skeet shooting?
Yeah, I have an over-under.
Oh, that'd be fun. I love me some skeet shooting.
Yeah, I have a Stoger Longfowler, and then I have a Mossberg Maverick 88. So yeah, I got 2 shotguns. I love skeet shooting. Haley loves it too. Haley, she loves shooting clays.
My girlfriend's the exact opposite. She's like, she smells or hears the word gun, she'll just freak out. So.
Oh, she sounds like my fucking grandpa's wife, Pat. Who's like, why do you need a gun? Why do you need a gun? She got like upset when I was considering buying a pocket knife. She's like, what's he buying a knife for? And I'm like, because I like kniffy. Yeah, I don't know what she would do now if she found out that I fucking had handguns, rifles, and if I'm building an AR. I think she'd have a fucking conniption.
Oh, that's a small little boy. I got a Tanto knife.
Here. Yeah, I know. This is my skinning knife.
Fair enough. Does look like a skinning blade.
It is super nice. It is interchangeable blades. So once this gets cutting through a moose, that gets fucking dull. Throw it out. New blade's in the sheath. Put the new blade on. Nice and sharp, ready to go.
Look at you, fancy bitch.
Damn, this is my third one of these because my friends keep stealing them.
You should gut them.
I mean...
So what you're saying is I need to tactically acquire it and then try to drag it through TSA internationally.
It won't work. Buy them. They're only like fucking $50.
I'm not going to buy one. I've already got a pocket knife.
He's not going to buy one. He only wants that 5-finger discount.
Yeah.
I don't have any.
I like free 99.
In the closet. I like free 99 too.
We all love free 99.
No, for
But, like,
sure.
That's
yeah,
why we
I mean-
can't have good things at Walmart anymore. As a country, we like $3.99 too much.
Yeah. They got some old granny just posted up by the door having to check every receipt.
Dude, I'll fucking break her ankles. I don't care.
It's so funny. It's like
juke at that fucking granny and dip.
Send her to
Going
the
through
fucking shadow realm.
going through self-checkout at Walmart. You're like beep, beep, beep. It's like whatever. Then you leave, and like people are watching you, and then they still have to check your receipt. It's like fuck off.
I know. I've literally like sat there and
Wha-
like had to call someone over for help for it, and then like pull out my wallet, pay for it right then and there, put it back in my fucking pocket. Clearly, the only thing I have in my pocket is my wallet. Because if I'm going to Walmart or somewhere, I ain't bringing my phone.
No,
Really?
That shit's staying in my car.
I have my phone in my pocket.
I always bring
just
my
in case.
phone, my pocket knife, and my wallet. Like those are my three besides for car keys.
I'll typically bring my car knife and then my fucking wallet. That's it. And I'll like hide my fucking phone in my car.
Fair.
I fucking hate this at Costco. Going through the fucking checkout, not self-checkout. And they do all the items, they all do that, and then they have someone checking. It's like, you can't fucking steal anything at the edge of Costco. Why do you have that useless motherfucker there?
My complaint is the fact that we have all these self-checkouts, which is understandable. People don't want to interact with people. But instead of hiring actual cashiers to check you out, you just hire one schmuck to stand at the door and pretend to care.
Yeah.
Like you're wasting
Yeah.
space, you're wasting manpower.
They don't, like half the time they don't even check, they just mark it off. Good.
I guarantee you, like, think back to like 2007, the door greeters at Walmart used to care more.
Oh, yeah. You know why? Because
Okay.
they'd give us stickers that say, have a nice day. But they were always, okay.
They're
Are
always
we
like
past-
the really old white dudes.
Okay, we're past 5 minutes. They were always mentally handicapped people where I grew
Or
up. They-
old. Or old.
Yes.
Yeah.
Either
how it
retirement
goes.
age and they're just doing it to get some extra cash on the side, or mentally handicapped.
Yep.
Yeah, that's usually how it is. I mean, it's nice for
Those people, yeah.
them. Yeah, it's great. Like, that's a perfect job for them.
What do you
Right?
mean, those people.
The mentally handicapped.
I was gonna say the non-politically correct term.
Please keep politically correct. Anyways, I have two stories about the Walmart people fucking up and not actually checking receipts.
Yeah, go for it.
First one, I had COVID in September,
Code's fake.
right?
Okay, and so you stole a TV. Understandable. I'm
No,
getting
no.
this now.
No,
A to B
I-
makes perfect sense.
I paid for my TV. I bought that at Backstage in Milford. Great store. I support them. They're they're my local
Paying
fucking
for your TV.
electronic stores. Anyways, my mom went to Prince Albert, and I told her, I'll pick me up a fucking mini fridge, because they were like the mini fridge I have now. They're on sale for like $100, so I sent her $150
Oh, that's
bucks
perfect,
for
yeah.
gas. Yeah, right. Didn't charge her for it, so I got I got a 24 pack of Gatorade and a mini fridge for free because they didn't check it in the cart. And then recently, where I get my dog food, they didn't have any. And my mom and her boyfriend were going up to Prince Albert again to get stuff. So they picked me up some dog food from Walmart. Didn't pay for the dog food. Because the people just didn't fucking they didn't go through self-checkout. They went through the actual fucking registers, right? Didn't check it. And then the guys at the door just marked it off as good. And they're like going through the receipts. It's just to make sure, because it's about $80 per bag for Sally. So I sent her $80 and she's like, oh, they didn't fucking charge us for this. It's like, wow.
Okay.
I ain't complaining.
No, for sure. I know one. So not exactly a friend, but just someone I know from back in high school. They did the whole meme bullshit of where they like scanned a PS5 as like a red tomato.
Yeah.
They just walked out.
Yep. I mean, what is it? Walmart has a way around that now where it's like they actually take a photo of whatever you scan to see if
Yeah.
you've changed the barcode. But oh, they've figured out ways around it, but it's still not perfect.
Usually if I'm going there, like I'll go through a normal checkout. But if I'm like, when I was working at the shop in February,
Yeah.
I'd just go to Walmart to get like bread and stuff. And like, that's just quick, like sandwich stuff, like
Yeah.
Gatorade, and then I'd just run through self-checkout real fast and didn't fuck with them or nothing because I don't care. It's like $30 worth of shit. Like, I don't fucking care, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's like, oh, do you want to sign up for the Walmart credit card? It's like, if I wanted to talk to people, I would have went in line. Go away.
So I was getting some clothes at Kohl's one day just because I needed another pair of jeans. Apartment 10, pretty solid brand, good Kohl's brand.
Yeah.
And they're sitting here at the check. They're like, you want to sign up for this Kohl's card? I'm sitting here thinking, it's a Kohl's reward program card. I fucking signed up for a Kohl's credit card that day because I was too far deep into it and I didn't want to like
Didn't want to stop.
No, I didn't want to like be like, ma'am, I'm sorry, this was the wrong thing. I just wasted your time. So I fucking immediately like went home, paid it off, and canceled it like a week later.
I did that.
I felt so bad because I was like a dickhead. I was in uniform too the entire time. Because I was like, okay, cool. I'm picking up white t-shirts and a black pair of jeans. I'm not picking up much. Yeah. I can do this in uniform on the way home. And here I am signing up for a fucking credit card.
That's something like
I did the same shit at Home Depot, but they got to the point where it's like you'll get 10% APR, and I'm like, wait, hold on, it's a credit card? And they're like, yeah, what'd you think it was? I'm like, I don't know, fucking membership card. Cancel this.
I got half.
You sure? I'm like, yeah, nah.
Yeah, I got to the same point. I was just like, fuck it, I'm already here. I'm getting my 10% off my $90 purchase or whatever. Give me that, I'll cancel it.
Yeah.
Book it, we bull.
See, like, Canadian Tire here, they do have like membership cards. So you, instead of getting like paper fucking Canadian Tire money, you get it on your card. But like, fuck, you save up stuff and then you go in for windshield washer. Like, I have like $30 in Canadian Tire money. So if I need windshield wipers or something like that, I just use my Canadian Tire money and don't have to pay anything.
Oh, that's not bad.
So it's like, yeah, and then they if you don't have it, they ask you to sign up for that. But then they're like, oh, by the way, we also have a credit card because up here there's the Triangle. It's called Triangle Rewards. It's Sport Check, Atmosphere, Canadian Tire, and one more store that I'm forgetting.
Triangles have 3 sides. That's 4.
That's what I was gonna say. Well, I'm like, that's a square, motherfucker.
Atmosphere, and Sport Check are the same store.
Oh, kind of like how Cabela's and Bass Pro. Yep.
Yeah, they're the same store, right? It's just Sport Check is it's the sports side is Sport Check, and then like the outdoorsy hiking side is Atmosphere. It's kind of dumb, but same shit, right? So it's like that, and then some other store, and I'm like, nah, I'm good with my RBC credit card. But
the fuck is RBC?
Royal Bank of Canada. There's RBCs in the States.
I guarantee you that half the shit you're naming off, me and Aidan are just sitting here nodding and smiling.
I've not heard of any of those places that he said up until this point.
Nope. Swing and a miss.
A Sport Check is Dick's Sporting Goods.
There you go. Now you're speaking America.
But Dick's Sporting Goods has outdoor section and guns.
Yeah, well, Sport Check doesn't. It's just like sporting goods.
Guns
you
are
guys
sports.
Will see. Guns are sports, but not in Canada. They're bad.
Well, in America, everything's a sport. If it runs, you can get it.
Big Trudy says guns are bad.
Big Trudy's gonna fucking catch this big iron.
You should, yep. John, what did you...
Yo, by the way, John, I took a sip of this fucking Lagavulin 8-year, and it's like, it literally says sweet and smoky with notes of mint dark chocolate.
Yeah.
Took a sip of it. It's like I bit into a fucking piece of charcoal from like a wood fire on a campfire.
So, couple things. Lagavulin is known to be one of the peatier distilleries when it comes to Scotch. So, like, even what I'm sipping on right now is a Lafroig. This is a very peaty one, but it doesn't even smack you as hard as Lagavulin.
I literally took a sip and I'm like, Jesus Christ. This reminds me.
That's the 8-year, right?
Yeah.
That's a young one, so it's going to be a lot more abrasive.
I'm just sipping on White Owl tonight.
I'm like, holy shit, this...
Like your White Owl?
Like, this tastes like when I used to go fucking camping in Boy Scouts, and they didn't give us tents, and we had to fucking make a shelter.
Now, question, do you happen to have a cup? Like okay.
Yeah, I've got this is the cup that came with my tasting pack.
What's in it?
The Lagavulin 8-year.
Okay. This is going to sound stupid, but pour like the ever so smallest drop of water in there. So water and like typically why people do ice is not only does it chill it, but the water will also bring out the oils and some of the flavors in whiskey. So what I like to do is when I'm pouring a couple fingers of whiskey in a rocks glass, I'll run my hand underneath the sink and just quick do a little flick of my hand in the water. The water into the whiskey, and it'll change it.
Well, let's see how much it changed it.
You're just gonna be like, man, that still smells like ash.
Man,
It
that's still
decreased
really
the
ashy.
smokiness like an insane amount.
Mm-hmm. Now it's a little bit more palatable for someone who doesn't know what's going on.
I like the I like your water bottle.
Is that just a fucking
Soda stream.
You
Soda
fucking
stream, yeah.
bet it's a Soda Stream water bottle.
Because my other
All right.
water bottle, like the handle on the top started cracking.
Oh,
So I'm like, fuck it. This is a 1 liter bottle.
I just bought some more Soda Stream bottles the other day. So it's like, fuck yeah. And then Haley got like some lemonade she's trying, and she likes her shit like really strong. It's pretty good. But she likes it like strong, so it's like 2 caps of the fucking syrup into
Oh
it.
my god.
Like, holy fuck, babe.
That's the good stuff. I mean, when I do like powder country time shit just because I'm cheap sometimes when I make my lemonade and my
Oh yeah.
gallons. I will do like not quite twice, but 1.5, 1 3/4 if it's recommended, so it way get nice and tart.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
want to like have a hint of lemonade. I want fucking lemonade. Like,
Okay. Do you guys have like fucking fizzy lemonade up there, Jay?
the fuck's a fizzy lemonade?
That's like what they call lemonade over in Britain. They're the
Oh,
only lemonade you
that
get
shit.
is sparkling lemonade.
Yeah, their
No.
their lemonade's close to like a 7-Up almost.
Yeah.
No.
When I was over there, I was like, yeah. I saw lemonade on a menu. I was like, let me get lemonade. And then it was
Really not?
sparkling, and I was confused.
No. Our lemonade, if you want lemonade, it's just lemonade. The only lemonade I really get is
Don't say pink.
Tim Hortons frozen lemonade.
I will give you that. That's some good shit.
That's good. I like one of my favorite frozen lemonades is the frosted lemonade from fucking Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't have Chick-fil-A.
it's lemonade mixed with fucking vanilla milkshake.
Yeah. It's
Ooh.
like it's fucking
Ooh.
delicious.
That
Those
does sound
things are-
good.
They're dangerous because I guarantee, like, if I live closer to a Chick-fil-A and craved it more often, I would gain like 15 pounds just off of those alone.
I'm happy to get back to work because I've gained some weight in the off season. You know how it is.
I mean, that's good. Always one of my go-tos. I don't know if you know about it, is the fucking Luigi's like lemon ice.
Luigi?
Yeah, they're like in like the little cups that like
Like the shaved
90
ice or the Italian
Yeah.
ice, yeah.
Yeah, it's the
No idea what
Luigi's
you're
like
talking
lemon Italian ice, and it comes with like a little wooden spoon in the top of the lid. It's
You feel like a
golden.
beaver at the end though, because you're just eating fucking wood.
I don't care. I used to chew on wood all the time.
Some
Are you-
Ohio level shit.
I
That's
used to chew. Toothpicks.
Yeah.
I used to chew the fuck out of toothpicks. Every restaurant I go to, I'd get 3 or 4 for the car ride home.
Mm-hmm.
just chewing them. Okay. I see you. So do you want to talk about what's by my feet? That's not the dog.
Oh yeah, the dog's behind you.
Casper?
My
Casper's
cat?
not
That's
my-
where he went. He
Yeah,
fucking
he's here.
fled to Canada.
He fled to. He didn't die. He fled. He left the body.
He lives on in
server
our
PC.
hearts. Rest easy.
No,
little one.
talking about your server PC there, well, yeah.
Yeah, we have server PC now, and it is the floor PC.
Well, of course.
Um,
Where else are you going to put servers?
so it's currently cooling my feet because it doesn't get that hot. But when it gets fucking, which is nice, but when it gets fucking cold in the wintertime, I'm gonna run like some shit that makes it hot. So it's a heater by my feet. It's great. But anyway, yeah, it's we have a Minecraft server now, and that's all we've been doing the past couple of days. Pretty much has been playing Minecraft,
Minecraft.
and
We're 9 years old again.
well, yeah.
it's been fun. It's been fun, and yeah, it wasn't fun trying to get it started. I think it took me 30 minutes to build the computer, and it's not like cable managed super nice, but it's kind of cable managed. And it took us 3 hours to fucking get the server going. It took Aidan and I 3 hours to get the fucking server. Like,
Yeah. Shit was
the
bad.
port forwarding and finding this and that. Just holy fuck.
Shit was just bad.
It took you 1 minute per year of your life to get that computer together.
Yeah.
I'm
About
not 30.
Close enough. 1 foot in the grave already. I mean, who's to say?
He's not just over the hill, he's through the woods.
I'm fucking 26. Leave me alone.
Oh. Now is the world
Okay,
black
you're-
and white, or is that just the TV?
God,
Just the TV.
could you imagine being older than 25 in this day and age?
Imagine being able
Fuck
to
off.
rent a car at a reasonable price.
Hey, we checked it. It's only 18 in Saskatchewan.
We
Yeah, but
checked
it's
it.
still not going to be fantastic in terms
We're
of price.
still Americans, so like we have to log in from American servers, and they're like, $500 for the time that you're going to be there.
I'll just pick you guys up at the airport.
Please
I
do.
don't care.
Like, I'm not trying to spend $350 to drive a fucking toaster.
What do you mean, bro? It was a Chevy Spark.
It's a toaster.
I mean, it was
it could
like,
be a
to be
Kia
fair,
Soul.
no, to be fair, it was actually the same price for the Chevy Spark, Kia Soul, Toyota Camry, Toyota Corolla, and the Hyundai Sonata. Same price. It's
Can we get-
$488 to $489?
Do we get the Sonata N? Oh, that's the
No.
Elantra N. Whoops.
Yeah, no.
See Elantra. No, I can just pick you guys up. 2-hour drive.
Elantra.
4-hour drive.
Atlanta N.
Oh,
I can't say that.
I was gonna say, I'm like, I don't want to get shot.
That's yeah. Yeah, but you guys are planning coming up for the wedding. Obviously, it's coming up real soon. It is in August, so it's gonna be fucking awesome.
That is
Can't
three.
wait to-
It's 3 months away. Holy shit!
3 months. 3 months. Yeah, I know.
It's May.
It is May,
Viewers,
and
keep your eyes open because in June, I'll be going up there and we'll do a cooking stream.
cooking stream, and then in-person podcast. Aidan and I, when we were building the PC, we tested these bad boys out.
They're
And
goated.
They are phenomenal. Well, I don't know. I was just talking, like, I was letting the dog out. I was upstairs talking to Haley. That's upstairs and across the house. Outside, I was letting Zell out, and I was talking to Aiden. I couldn't hear him, of course, because I didn't have headset on. But he's like, it's just like you're in the room still. So, like, that's fucking pretty sweet.
No audio cutting, nothing dropped. It was just clear as a fucking ice cube. I was gonna say something else, but
Here's mud.
no.
What kind of backward shit do they say up there?
Yeah.
We don't want to have to cut something from this episode.
No, you can let us afterwards. Let us know afterwards. That'd be great. So yeah, they work fucking fantastically.
How many do you have?
2.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
got the 2-pack.
So that being said, when it comes wedding time, how we doing shit?
Magically. I might pick up another set of them.
How much are they?
They're like 450 Canadian, so 350.
That's
Yeah.
a bit pricey.
I mean, they're not terrible.
No, it's not terrible, but still, fuck, eh?
Aiden, that's bad, dude.
There's a reason
But yeah,
I didn't
like-
say that one.
But I don't know, because like what we could also do is have 2 of us wear these, and then because
2 of us get fucked.
Well, then like out the door.
Yeah, one of us could run like a really fucking long USB or XLR or something.
And so,
Like I can.
can we just
I
have
can
someone
get-
holding your shirt with the full ass mic arm?
Yeah, the full boom arm. But what you have to do is instead of having it clamped to your desk, you have to have it clamped to like the coffee table, so it just looks all fucking scuffed.
Oh, no, I don't want
That's
to
the
clamp
best
to
part.
anything.
I don't have a coffee table. Like my
I want
coffee
them.
table's
I want them
holding
to
my
be
TV,
like holding it
holding
with
the
their
fucking
feet.
arm like this.
Yeah,
Just holding the arm.
Hold it with their feet. Just have it straight so that it's like a fucking
So-
monopod.
Who do we all have actually confirmed coming up besides for us 3?
Maximus Wellington.
Max is it'll be me.
I mean,
Obviously,
at this
it's at my
rate,
house.
it seems like Mook.
Mook, yeah, Mook might be coming. Jack is.
Schools will be.
Yeah, schools will be. I don't know if schools is coming up days before or just coming up like probably just the night before the wedding.
Where's schools at in terms of
Moose Jaw. He's about 3.5 hours away.
Is Moose Jaw in Manitoba?
Nope, Saskatchewan.
Is it Sask? Okay.
Yep, it's west of
Regina. Oh, Regina.
Oh. For some reason, I was thinking it was Manitoba.
Because the Manitoba Moose. That's
That
a
would be
hockey
it.
team.
Yep. That's an AHL team or CHL.
That is
That's in the CHL. It's probably the W, right?
W. That's the dub.
Mhm.
It's the WHL team.
You're right. I'm sorry. A Canadian team is in the American Hockey League.
No, like the AHL is. Yeah.
There's a couple Canadian teams in the AHL.
It's also the
fair.
CHL.
Yeah, the CHL's got the W, the O, and the QMJ.
Yep.
What's Quebec Major Junior or some
I
French
don't
bullshit?
care. Yeah, I don't care about Quebec.
No one does. Fuck. If there's like
I care about the dub because I'm like the WHL is I like the Moose Jaw Warriors. They're my favorite WHL team, and then of course the Regina Pats, Prince Albert Raiders. There's a bunch of them.
Mm-hmm.
I like going to WHL games. They're cheaper and they're fun to watch.
So we've got us three. We got Max. So 3, 4. We got Mook. We got Schools. Jack.
We
That's about it.
don't know if Chan's coming up or not.
Yeah,
He's,
not sure about Chandler.
he refuses to ask his employers for time off way before. So we don't know.
I already told my bosses like I can't physically put in leave in the military system until like 30 days out. But I was like, hey,
Yeah, but you're like, hey, this is what's
I'm not
happening.
gonna be here.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
let my boss know a while back. I'm like, I'm not gonna put it in yet, but because I don't know the exact dates that I'm going up, but
Right.
he's got a wedding on the 12th. I'll probably be gone between the 8th and the 15th, or like the 5th and the 16th. He's like, all right, sounds good. You've got enough
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. And I'm like,
The only time I'm taking off this year is I'm probably going to take a little bit of time and drive up north to Michigan in November. And then I'll take it off in August. Other than that, it's pretty much
Work.
yep. I'm a
you
little
gotta go to
workhorse.
work.
I'm like those 50 horsepower Mercs.
See,
The way to be a workhorse that doesn't die.
I'm happy, like, cause I won't have like. It kind of sucks because I won't have 2 months off at the end of this year, but it's also like pretty good because the contract that I'm at is going year round now, so I'll always be working, always have a job,
And you always have the money.
always have the income. Yeah, right. So that's the biggest thing. Because after the wedding, we're gonna be looking at buying a new house,
Right.
and then, whatever. If we have to build a fence, that's cost money. If we have to do renovations, that costs money. So it's gonna cost some, but whatever.
Sex swings, those cost money.
We already
can just
have
build
one.
those with
Relax. I mean, what?
Just build it
Okay,
with rope.
But like,
That's called the tortoiseshell knot, or the tortoiseshell binding technique.
so I make a lot of money. I'm a diamond driller, right? I make a lot of fucking money, obviously, because it's kind of been hurting the bank account to be home for. I worked 1 month this year so far, so the bank account's kind of hurting. But I'm still good. But I need to get back to work.
Yeah, when
Especially
you
for
have your
weddings
inflow,
aren't-
it's nice. Yeah.
Weddings aren't cheap.
Just don't get married.
I mean, like Haley and I went and priced out rings, and on Saturday we went, and for her wedding, one of her wedding bands is only $250, which isn't bad.
That's not bad.
It's only 2 mil, like, it's just thin. And then my ring, if I want the heavier, more gold content, is like $860. Yes, sir.
Can we get that in American units?
About 200 American for her
No.
ring.
You said 2 mil.
Yes, 2 millimeters, which is
Quarter of an inch.
less than that, tiny, thin.
That is tiny. Because it's
millimeters
what?
are an
It's
inch?
10 millimeters per centimeter. It's 2.5 centimeters roughly per inch.
2.54 per inch. Yep.
That's a
It's
tiny
small.
boy.
But it's also because for the
Not
women,
even a tenth of an inch.
For women though, they put it up with their engagement ring. It's a
Right.
wedding band and then your engagement
Oh, it's
ring.
one of the combination ones. Okay. I've seen standalones and I've also seen combinations.
Yeah, no, it's a combo one, right?
Yeah.
And then after like I think it's 15 years of marriage, you get another one.
Can't say I've heard of that one before, but
It's something, yeah, like it's something what we, I don't know. But she's like, oh, I kind of want to get two. And I'm like, well, my mom and I both thought like after a certain anniversary is when you get the second one. So she's like, oh, okay, I'll just get one then. And then for mine, depending if I want to get the heavy, which is more gold content, or not, it's like for the more gold content, it's like 860, and without the lighter one is like 690 or something like that.
Just get that $40 Groove Life silicone ring.
I
do want to get a silicone ring because I can't wear
for work. Yeah, I was literally getting ready to ask that before he sneezed. I was going to ask if your job happened to be one of those where you would probably need a silicone, rubber, plastic ring, or whatever you want to call it.
Something that can break.
Yep.
And like that's the thing. Like we were in there, and I'm like, oh, I tried them on. I like the 6mm one.
That's a thin boy.
It's actually pretty thick for a ring. It's pretty thick. Like it goes up. It's about the width of my finger.
Oh.
And I don't like really wearing rings, but it felt like super comfortable. So I'm like, I'll go with the 6mm. And I'm like, because I asked her, it's like, oh, do you guys get silicone rings? And she's like, we used to, but by the time we got them, it's just easier for you guys to order them off Amazon. I'm like, okay, fair enough.
At least she's honest.
Yeah. Yeah. She's like, by the time we get them, it's just cheaper and easier for you to order off Amazon. Because I asked, right? Because I wanted one for work. And I'm like, I'm realistically only going to wear my wedding ring at home.
Right.
So it's going to be worn 3 months of the year.
You're telling me you're not going to wear it out on the town when you go to strip clubs?
Oh, yes, because I go to strip clubs.
Well, I mean, he could strip at the club.
I mean, I do strip at the club. Where do you think I get all my money? You guys think I go to diamond drilling? No, I go to fucking strip club for a month straight.
That's sick.
Diamond drilling is the code name.
He wears a construction outfit.
Yeah, they call it the Diamond Club. Got it.
Yep. It's only for middle-aged women who are slightly more wealthy off. Or well off.
Do you think? Yeah. It's like, I don't actually work. I got fucking like sugar mamas. I just gotta go to their houses every once in a while, you know? How else do you think I afford to fucking
give them a massage?
Other than Aidan. Other than Aidan sending me the motherboard CPU combo.
Making me sad over here.
I mean, you'll have Go XLR Mini soon.
No, stop that.
TM.
What if some dude? Okay, John. What if you just figured out? You'd probably I could probably give you his number.
Couple $1,000.
No, he'd probably like you. One of my coworkers got approached by a man who was a higher up at Now Spectrum to give him a few $1,000s to suck his dick. Like him suck my coworker's dick.
It's a little backwards, but
yeah, and he didn't take it.
What?
It's not gay.
He said no to it, and I'm like,
dick.
brother, I wouldn't give a fuck.
It'd probably be better than a chick.
Yeah, if you're talking like $3,000 to $6,000, cool. Thank you. Next.
I mean, I think he was talking in like the realm of like mid fives.
That's 5 bands.
Get your dick sucked.
Do you know how many fucking hot pockets you can buy with that?
And do you know what? It would probably be the best dick sucking ever because he wouldn't have no teeth. He wouldn't give no fucking teeth, unlike all the chicks.
It'd be like one of those gum jobs.
Yeah, and the dude, to his credit, super professional about it, as professional as you can be to ask to suck someone's dick. Left a voicemail, gave his full name. He's like, I'm a higher up at this company, blah, blah, blah. He's like, I'm willing to pay you this amount of money to suck your dick. He's like, I just wanted to let you know that I find you very attractive. And blah, blah, blah. He's like, if you're interested, please let me know. Please contact me at this number, blah, blah, blah. He's like, once again, if you're not interested, just ignore this message. I'm happy to have worked with you. Otherwise, please give me a call back. Like, I mean, he was
this is
really nice and professional about it.
This is a win-win. Who would say no to that?
I think Becky would understand.
If she doesn't, fuck her.
Listen, babe, I'm getting fucking $5,500 for this guy to suck me off.
Yeah, it's not even the other way around.
Yeah.
Like, she's like, but that's cheating. It's like, listen, Becky, you don't understand. I have absolutely no attachment to this. He's just giving me a fuck ton of money.
Yeah, at that point, like, secure the bag.
Listen, I'll buy you whatever you want.
That's what I'm saying. Like, maybe once a month for like 5-6 months in a row. That's one day out of your month gone. You get 30 other fucking days per month, or 29. We'll say 29 just to be safe.
Listen, babe, I'll give you $1,000 if you don't give a fuck.
Yeah, the other other chunk of it goes towards like credit card debt and whatnot.
Yeah, that goes,
I mean, that's rent,
yep.
food, all of your bills,
Mm-hmm.
and then some, and then whatever you make from your job on top of that. Bro, that's just free real estate. He said no. I was like,
I'm a little baffled. I'll keep it honest.
I was so confused as to why you would say no.
Yeah, that's not a very pog moment right there.
Yeah, that's not a very pog champ, if you will.
That's a very unpog champ.
But I don't know. I met some weird people at that store.
There's a lot of weird people here in Maryland.
I mean, not as weird as Austin. I hear Austin's pretty weird.
Austin,
Fair.
Texas?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's Texas. What do you expect?
Fair enough.
There was one chick there. She was a lesbian named Molly, and we were talking. And she's like, she's like, just to try it out, I'd have sex with you. I'm like, thanks for the info. See ya.
Thank you. Next customer.
Was it one of the butch ones?
No, I mean, she was super nice. I mean, she was my coworker. She wasn't like a customer.
Oh,
So
I misinterpreted that.
Yeah, I had to go home and come back and see her the next day.
See, if it was a customer, like, if you're never going to see her again, fuck yeah, right? Especially if you're single.
Oh, there was one customer who was super aggressive, super forward, and I'm like, ma'am, I'm at work.
Man, this is a Wendy's.
Ma'am, this is a Verizon.
This is a Verizon, ma'am. There was, oh my god, one of the reps last week had the funniest shit ever. There was like he's like 40, and there was like a 50-year-old MILF in there. And then she started asking him like what turns him on in a woman, and getting all this, and then like, and he's just like kind of blasé, like, yeah, this stuff, like dark hair, shorter, blah blah blah. And then she goes, you know what really turns me on? A man without his shirt mowing the lawn. Because I believe in old-fashioned values. I want to sit inside the kitchen and cook while he does all the manual labor for me. She's like, that gets me real fussy. And I'm like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, brother, it is 7 p.m. on a Thursday.
And this bitch is double
In a
cheek up on a
Verizon.
Thursday.
In a Verizon
afternoon.
buying a phone, saying this shit. And I'm like, it's time to cut that sale short and go home, Chris.
It's not worth the commission.
No, it's not. I mean, he made
So,
like
like,
$180 from her, so it's not terrible.
I mean, like, okay.
I mean, they on
I've-
average make between $500 and $700 a day.
It's not bad.
Oh, it's pretty good. I mean, a lot of them are hitting that. Well, Jeff is the only one who's
So-
above it in the store, but a lot of them are like making like 60, 65 a year. But Jeff's out here making 145 a year. Because this man's
El
just an
Jefe.
absolute, yeah, Hefe's just an absolute fucking baller.
Hell yeah. So, like, not where I'm at now, not at Hecla or Luxco, wherever you want to fucking, not at the contract I'm at now. The contract I was at before, there was like a bunch of geo chicks that were hitting on me. And like, you know, I'm not the best looking guy, especially in high school. Wasn't the best looking guy, still not.
What do you mean, bro? Your high school videos, you looked hot
And-
as fuck. Look him up.
And
Okay, Chris.
Don't-
Hansen, so-
Duheim.
don't.
He's got some
And
good videos about him walking through his
like-
high school.
it's just, you know, I'm not used to it. And they're hitting on me. I'm like, go away, leave me alone. And like, they're good looking, right? But they're, you know what they're about. They
They're
want the
hitting on
fucking
me, and
money.
I'm like, leave?
Yeah, it's like, cool. Here's your rock. See ya.
Here's your rock. You can go investigate that and masturbate wherever you fucking want. I don't give a shit.
You can go lick this all you want.
Like a good neighbor, stay over there.
Yeah.
And
Preferably on the other side of the fence.
me and my driller and I, he was a younger guy, he's 21. And she came out to the drill one day to do an inspection, because you have to do that. And she's out there, we're fucking bullshitting her, and then we come back and he goes drop off his paperwork because he had to pull rods. And pulling rods is, you know, a bitch. You pull the rods
Jacking
on the
off.
pole. Yes. So I dropped off their 3 boxes, and she's like, oh, well, I'm like, oh yeah, she's like, oh, here you guys are switching over tonight. So I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh, that sucks. I won't be able to come out and visit you anymore. And I'm like, oh, Nick would be really sad about that. And then just left. Like, it's like, I don't care about you. You fucking hit on Nick. He's single. Like,
Can't visit
leave
you
me
anymore. That sounds like a you kind of problem. I'll catch you in the next one, though.
yeah. It's like, oh, that
Damn,
sucks.
that sucks. So, anyways,
And like the geos here are super nice, right? Like,
yeah.
they're great. But they don't like hit on you. It's like kind of respectful and shit like that. Because like, well, yeah, it's all about the money. They want you for the money. They know how much fucking money you make.
So, are you with a different company entirely?
Nope.
No, just
Oh.
a contract with a different company. Still with.
Yeah, just contracts. Yep. I'm with Port Longyear. They're one of the biggest drilling companies in the world. They make a bunch of shit, like a bunch of drills, bits, everything. I wouldn't say they're the best company to work for, but they're good too. I like it. Like they don't pay the best, but if something happens, like say if my mom got hurt or my sister got hurt or I'm having family issues, I'm on a plane next day going home. No questions asked. Like any problems you have, you're gone. And they have really good benefits. They have the best benefits in the game. Another thing is like we haven't been busy. Obviously, they didn't take any smaller jobs for the winter, which is shitty because I haven't been working, but also like they're like, okay, we're letting you know this is happening. We don't want you to go anywhere, but if you do, it's completely understandable and blah, blah, blah. And they're like, well, the other division, which is Sonic, is
Hedgehog.
looking for, yes, Hedgehog, is just looking for some guys to go help them because they're short guys and we're going to want to send, like, would you be interested in going? I'm like, yeah, that's so in March there, that's where I went up and helped Sonic. But it's like, it's easier than diamond drilling because there's just more guys. You have 4 guys a shift there instead of 2. So it's easier work, but I didn't really care for it because it's not what I'm used to.
Yeah. Now, do you guys get to like play music and shit, or do you just have to listen to the drill and start yelling at each other?
She's my cherry
Oh,
pie.
Pop in earphones, right? There's guys that do both earphones and then they have
Ear Pro.
hard hat. Yeah, they have their hard hat ear pro. I don't like that because A, you can't hear what's going on.
Fair.
And like, if I'm doing that, if I'm listening to music, it's one ear,
Right.
right? So I can still listen, but I'm still listening to podcasts or music or whatever. And that's just how I am, right? Once you start learning more about the stuff, like one of my goals was to get drilling. It still is. Hopefully this year they're going to say, hey, you know your shit, you're going to be drilling. You're smarter than half the fucking drillers we have. Because my last driller I had last year, he let me drill 3 nights. And I drilled him all 3 nights. And then he's like, yeah, no more of that. You're making me look bad. I'm like, well,
Well,
I'm
do
making
your
his
job
money.
better.
yeah, well, don't fucking
Do
polish the
more
bit.
gooder.
Well, he's pumping 80 gallons a minute down the hole, which is absurd. And it just polishes the bit and shit like that, which doesn't cut the ground good, blah, 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 blah. Not very smart. So
Science.
hopefully this time it's soon, because one of my buddies, Andre, who started a month before me, he got a call saying, "Hey, you're going drilling now," which is fantastic. I love Andre, and he's like, "You're next." I'm like, "I hope so."
If they tell you
But we
tomorrow,
also-
they're like, "Oh, by
Yeah.
the way, you're drilling."
Yeah, hopefully.
You're just like, "Oh, sick."
But like, we're sitting at the table like one day because he was up at Vision with me, the Sonic place, and we were talking, and he's like, "Dude, there's sometimes where you start talking about shit, and like I have no idea what you're talking about." And I'm like, "Yeah, I've been doing this all my life. Like I've been doing this longer than you have." And he sat there, and you could see he was thinking, it's like, I started a month before this guy. But then it's like, oh, fuck. Right, because my dad did this shit for 12 years underground.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surface, my dad's underground, same company, but long here.
Does he still do it?
No, he quit years ago. He's driving truck now, and he likes it way better. But like, every time people would call him all the time, because he was the field supervisor, right? So we'd get calls all the time when we're out fishing, hunting, doing whatever, and I'd listen in, and I'd ask questions. I take interest in things, right?
Yeah.
And as soon as I go in there, I see this, they tell me this. I'm like, okay, I get it. And that's just being a quick learner and shit like that. Like, it's not fucking rocket science.
It's not rocket surgery, as my father would say.
But the biggest thing is, it's like, there's
Terrible
a lot
joke.
of guys. It is a horrible joke. There's a lot of guys out there
How
that
dare you disrespect his legacy like that?
What are you gonna do? Telling him?
yeah, what are you
Tell-
gonna tell?
I'm
Tell
getting the fucking
me
Ouija.
on-
I'm getting the Ouija board out.
He's gonna tell your parents, John, that you're mean as well with the
You can
Ouija
do it at
board.
the exact same time. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna summon my dad first, tell him about it, and then I'll go to your parents and tell them to ground you. And you're
My
gonna get
spectral-
you're gonna get a mysterious text from a number that's just all question marks.
My spectral dad can beat up your spectral dad.
Anyway, so
How tall was your spectral dad?
6'1", 6'2".
Okay,
the biggest thing is what I don't
mine was 6'4", so
Use-
we got a little bit of height advantage.
I don't wear both earphones because you can tell shit's happening downhole by listening to the rods. Like, you'll hear them torque up, like, "Wah,"
I'm
and it's like,
torqued up.
oh, you're always torqued. You're double cheeked up.
On a Tuesday
day.
afternoon.
Evening,
but-
if you will.
It's, it's all that shit. It's night. It's fucking 11 o'clock almost for you guys. So yeah, that's just my job. I take it seriously. I always take everything seriously, especially the podcast. And I know John hates it that I bring it up every day. That's, hey,
Well,
we
it's-
should record a podcast
it's
soon. Hey, we
not
should record a
that.
podcast soon. Yes, it is.
It's just like when it's a quarter of the things that you say, it's like, man,
Well, I don't
I
talk
just
much.
want to sit here and get my dick sucked by a Spectrum representative.
yeah, I'm just trying to get my bread.
Well, that's okay. You'll have a Go XLR soon, and you can just
You-
mute
you-
me separately.
You can be over here digging your rocks and shit, and I'll make the same amount of money in about the 15 minutes he takes.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
What if I offered you a job as the next fucking crocodile hunter, John? Like the next
The
Steve
next
Irwin.
Cajun.
I get to
The
be
next
the Cajun.
Cajun.
No, like the fucking next Steve Irwin.
No.
Why not? You don't want to get stung in the heart by a stingray? Die?
Well, no, I don't want. I mean, I'm a klutz. I'm fairly light on my feet. I can dodge and weave, but I'm not trying to
I
fucking
get it because he's only 140 pounds.
pretty much. But I'm not trying to like stare down like a black mamba and like start batting it around like it owes me money. Like I'm not that guy.
Just come in and right hook a fucking king cobra. Now look at him now. He's knocked out.
I run
He's
away from
angry.
bees.
He's angry.
I run away from wasps. I'm not gonna go fight a fucking crocagator.
He's very upset that I'm holding him by his throat.
He
could fight me at any moment.
Super Gator.
What?
He's angry. That's a fluffy joke.
Speaking of fluffy, I got Kitty right here.
Yeah, fat.
Yeah, he's being a little fat.
He'd be a
Yeah, I
little
can't wait.
chunky boy.
Yeah.
He's a chunk master flex.
I can't wait for the 2 hour drives, 2 fucking day drive up to the Yukon.
Are you taking the truck up there? Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta drive the trucks up.
So you
Why
guys
don't you
won't be
guys
there
just
till
leave 'em up
fucking
there?
Friday. Because what? You're gonna
Why
sit
don't
up
you
there
just
over
leave
the
them up
winter?
there?
They'd have to
What?
fucking winterize the cars and make sure like the fuel's not gonna fucking freeze because it's so goddamn cold up there.
No, we're I think they brought the trucks down to get fixed because they were all fucked up, but I think we're taking new ones up.
Mm-hmm.
Fancy.
But
As long as they're not
it's
Fords.
they're probably Fords.
Found on Road.
Fucking all rebuilt Dodge. Anyways,
Built Ford tough with Chevy stuff.
the biggest thing is like the drills. At the end of the last season, the drill I was on, there was something wrong with hydraulics, and they couldn't finish the hole. And then the other drill that was up there finished the hole, then the engine blew. So they barely had enough power to get the fucking rods out of the hole. So it's gonna be a week of changing. It'll be 4 days, 3 days of swapping engine, and then probably a week of trying to figure out what the fuck is wrong with hydraulics on the other rig. So it's gonna be 2 weeks of pretty much sitting there doing nothing.
Sitting
But
there, thumb
getting
up ass,
paid.
but you get your Galaxy netbook.
I don't know if I'm gonna take that up there. I'll probably take the Chromebook.
What was the point of you buying it?
I mean, I'll probably take it up. I was gonna take the Chromebook up, but I'll probably take that one.
I was gonna say, I'm like, why would you buy a laptop that you do not bring to work and don't use?
Well, say the Wi-Fi isn't good up there, right?
Yeah,
That's
but
the
then
biggest
why would
thing.
you buy it?
So I like technology.
Yeah, but
I'll
you could
probably
have bought
take it
a
up.
tablet for probably cheaper that would do the same thing if you were just gonna use that shit to like watch videos on.
No, I'll probably take it up.
Okay. Install Discord on it.
I will. Take the fucking DJI mic. They DJI mics.
Don't you guys like share like a little mini room with somebody though?
Nope.
Oh. You get like
I
a
got my
hotel
own
or
room.
some shit? Or like a tent?
No,
No,
it's
he gets
it's
single rooms.
it's camp, but it's single rooms. They're like ATCO trailers,
No, okay.
and it's nice because it's usually day shift, night shift, day shift, night shift, day shift, night shift. So
Okay.
you don't hear the dude fucking snoring next to you.
You don't hear the dude jerking off in his bed next to you
Yeah, yeah.
Smacking the
That's-
walls.
Yeah,
with his fucking pocket pussy.
yeah.
Oh wait, sorry, that's the Navy.
No, that's what
Dude,
they call their male shipmates.
Dude, I've heard some fucking horror stories from some of my buddies who were in the fucking Navy and like using fucking pocket pussies. And it's like they're like, you're in a room with 30 bunks in it. You can't hide it.
You can't.
Nope. When you're on a ship, things are no holds barred.
Yeah, and he's like, so
It's kind of lawless like the Wild West.
he's like, he was telling me, he's like, one dude had a one of the shower mounts that he would take into the shower on the boat, and it's like obviously you could tell because their showers they had curtains, but were like clear for the first half until it gets down to like fucking mid part of your body, and you could just see this dude thrusting through the curtain.
At that point, like if you're doing that, just go steal another curtain, like a spare curtain, and flip it upside down, and then hang it that way.
No, why would you do that, John?
I mean, man knew
Common
what he
courtesy.
needed and what he wanted.
Fuck.
There was that. There was a fucking. He said there was like a little nerdy white girl who got caught banging like 6 dudes in the fucking in the main office on the boat.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Fuck." He said
Keep 'em
that
busy somehow.
there. He said that there was a whole on his boat. There was a subsection of like My Little Pony fans.
No.
So you'd see them like get off the boat when they were back on base wearing like wings. Like in their fucking in like civilian clothing, wearing their fucking wings, getting off the boat.
Nope, that's when you put them in like a torpedo tube and you're jettisoning them out in the fucking water.
So
he
the
did that.
other day,
Everyone played Magic the Gathering in the mess hall. Shit was wild up there.
Yeah, magic's not that bad. You're saying, Jay?
the other day in the General Sam Discord, I've seen this horrible thing.
Yeah, that was bad.
It was bad. It was Judy Hopps from Zootopia
Oh no.
made into a fleshlight.
Things I wish I didn't hear for 500, Alex.
Things I do wish I didn't see for 500, Alex.
Alex is dead. There is only Sam.
So, yeah, that was one of the best things I've seen that day. It was fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm like, where can I buy one of those for John?
I thought Ken Jennings took over.
Etsy.
Huh?
Nice, cool,
Maybe.
okay. I thought Aaron Rodgers was going to take over.
Man's too busy like eating his peyote or whatever the fuck he's doing in his cave in South America.
This man's too busy doing fucking ayahuasca and sitting in a sensory deprivation tank for 4 days straight by himself.
Also, he can play football.
Yeah, he's in the
He
Jets
apparently
now.
can't. Last 2 years have taught us anything now.
Yeah, he kind of fell off.
Yeah,
Hey,
dude,
man,
it's
he's
due to
gonna
his
be on the
crippling
Jets.
peyote and ayahuasca fucking addictions.
He's on the Jets now. It's all because the Packers sucked.
Well,
And
to be
that's coming
fair,
from a Packers fan.
if you look from like the history of the Packers with Favre, he's basically following in the footsteps perfectly.
He is, yep.
Like same
he really
same
is.
amount of years in the
Yep.
league. Went to the Jets. He's got one season, and then he goes
One
over
season,
to,
then go to Minnesota,
yeah.
where they lose to the fucking Giants or the Packers in the playoffs.
Yo, did you see? That reminds me, John. Did you see the fucking heartwarming story of the Cowboys like 6th round draft pick?
Mm-mm.
It was they drafted a 21-year-old running back who's
That's young.
5'5" from Kansas State.
That's small. That's an inch shorter than me.
Yeah.
Must be one slippery quick dude.
Oh yeah. He solely he's credited with like basically bringing Kansas State to like the Big 12 for 2021 or 2020, 2021, and 2022. All 3 years in a row that he was there. He was like their star running back, even though he was short. And they were
he's short, just slippery, right?
yeah, he's fast. He fucking breaks ankles left and right.
Well, yeah, he's no fucking Derrick Henry, right?
Well, he
Derrick
can't
Henry
be.
just
He's like half the height and like half the weight.
Derrick Henry runs
Yeah.
through everybody. This guy runs around everybody.
But it's like
I
thing
mean, they
was,
lost
like-
Zeke, right? Zeke's gone from the Cowboys.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He got
And-
released.
And
or
that
something
was
like
what
that.
they were saying is like he was their like number one pick, but they knew no one else was gonna take him because he was short.
Yeah, so they got all the picks they wanted after him.
Yeah, they
and
they
then
got
picked
all
him
the
up in the last round.
Yep. But like the best thing was his dad is the scout for the Cowboys.
No.
Deuce Vaughn and Chris Vaughn. Chris Vaughn's been like the scout for the Cowboys, and they were asking him, and fucking what is his name, like Jones, like Jeffrey Jones or Jerry Jones, whoever the fuck that dude is on the Cowboys.
Jerry, like the owner?
I think so. Yeah.
Jerry Jones is the owner.
Yeah,
Jerry Jones.
Like he was asking
Holy
him about
shit.
he was asking him about his son, and he was like, he's a good running back, but his dad was like, we should look at some of these other running backs as well. And in the end, like apparently he went outside, and then Jerry Jones decided that they were gonna pick him. And then when he came back in is when he's like, you can hand in the card, or you can hand in the card and you can call him. We're picking up your son.
That's cool.
That is
So
awesome.
that was a nice little heartwarming moment.
That is very nice.
But if you look at his videos, dude's a fucking beast of a running back.
He's the shortest player measured at the combine or selected in the draft since 03.
Yeah, but he's
Damn.
fucking insane. His production is higher than like
That's
most of the other fucking running backs that were drafted.
That's the thing, right? If you're fucking quick and slippery, you don't need to run through people.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Like,
he's a
look at
playmaker.
Who else was it? Like
Darren Sproles is 5'6".
I was gonna say Sproles. There's another one, older older guy that was that fucking slippery motherfucker?
Maurice Jones-Drew,
Yeah.
because he was 5'6" as well.
Yeah, like slippery, can't fucking touch him. Fucking Jim Brown wasn't that tall either. I think he was only 5'8".
Yeah, but Jim Brown was a fucking anomaly.
Beast.
I mean, oh fuck, who was it? Who else was it? It was oh god, who else did the Cowboys pick up? Their first round pick.
Jim Brown, the fullback?
Maybe a different guy.
Because
Thinking
Jim
of a
Brown was
different
6'2".
Yeah, I'm thinking of a different guy.
Who's their first round pick?
I don't know. Fuck the Cowboys.
They got an absolute beast for a first round pick. Was it them? Oh wait, no, it may have been the Jets.
Anyhow, there's definitely the whole Favre footsteps that Rodgers is falling into. Besides for Favre didn't go off the deep end with drugs, he just was gambling?
Yes, he has a bad gambling. Can we take a minute and talk about the hockey playoffs?
No.
And how fucking rigged they are this year?
This year makes no fucking sense. The Boston Bruins had the best season in NHL history, putting up the most points, having the best record in NHL history, and
President's Trophy curse.
They lose to a Florida a hockey team, a state that doesn't see snow, let alone ice.
President's Trophy curse.
All right, but go ahead. How are you going to explain the Rangers, who should have won? How are you going to explain Dallas, who I think is also out? Colorado, Tampa Bay.
Colorado. I was gonna say Colorado. Colorado losing to Seattle is wild.
Or
Like
Tampa Bay.
Tampa
the
losing
Leafs
to the
made
Leafs.
it to the second round.
Samsonov is a good goalie though. Like that's the biggest thing.
That's not the point,
And
though.
Tampa didn't play like Tampa. They don't make it past the second. At least don't make it past the second round. The Oilers beating. Who are they playing? Oh fuck! The Oilers beating LA. Yeah,
Yes.
understandable.
LA, they had an unironically great season.
They did have a
Like
good season.
Kopitar is getting old, but he's still putting up 60, 70 points a season.
Like that was a close series. I like that. Vegas Jets. Vegas was taking that one. Winnipeg isn't Winnipeg. Winnipeg isn't that good now. Like they're a good team. It's just Hellebuck's a beast, but can't carry the team.
They haven't been the same since Big Buff.
Nope.
But the NHL playoffs make no fucking sense, and it pisses me off.
Hellebuck's like a great fucking goaltender, but he's no Carey Price.
Fuck Carey Price.
Carey Price carried the fucking that one year the Montreal made the playoffs when they shouldn't have no fucking reason making the playoffs.
That's the year they made it to the finals.
Yeah, that's when it was the Canadian League. And they reverse swept Toronto. They swept the Jets. They beat Vegas in 6. And then they lost to Tampa in the finals in 5 games or something like that, which is fucking insane.
Yeah, but the fact that fucking Tampa Bay's out and they lost to Toronto. Of all people. And
Boston losing to the Panthers. The Panthers are a good team, though.
Yes, but no, come on. Not as good as the Bruins were.
No, but President's Trophy curse.
It's a thing.
Still lives on.
I didn't believe it was a thing.
It's a fucking thing.
There's no way it isn't, because at this point, there's no fucking way.
Tampa was never the trophy winner when they won those their cups.
Nope, the couple years that they did have it, they sucked. Same with Washington.
Same with Washington.
They were terrible.
Yep. First round losses. It's a fucking thing.
The Rangers had a stack squad. They lost to the Devils.
The Devils are pretty good, though.
Yeah, but the Kraken beating the Avalanche, who's like the fucking Golden State Warriors of the NHL.
The Kraken beating the Avs.
Did I say the Oilers?
Oilers.
Did I say the Oilers on accident?
No, you said the Avs.
Okay, because the Oilers being the Kings, that makes sense.
Yeah, and then what? Game 6, 7? They won 7 games. They won an OT game 7. 5?
Oh yeah, six.
Well, yeah,
6,
I thought
sorry,
they
yeah.
won 6 games, and they won it in overtime. That was a good series. Yeah,
Vegas being the Jets, that makes sense.
the Kraken beating the fucking Avalanche makes no. I mean, sure, Cal McCarr got fucking banded. He got a couple game suspension.
I
But,
would
like,
say that the
fucking-
Bruins losing in the playoffs would be like one of the top 3 blunders in sports this year. Number 2
Agreed.
would probably, like, I don't know in any particular order, but would be Purdue losing because they were a number 1 seed for March Madness. They
Yep.
lost to a 16 seed, second in history.
Yep.
And then probably the Bucks losing because the Bucks are just absolute unit of a team as well. Or if you didn't want to put that in there, you could probably also put the Eagles losing the Super Bowl.
The Eagles losing the Super Bowl is kind of,
I still think
Because-
it was a hold. The guy even admitted it was a hold. It was
Oh, yeah, it was a
weird,
hold.
it was a whack call, but
It was
it was a hold, but
okay. The Eagles with the fucking Super Bowl was. The Eagles had a great offensive line. Their defense could have used some work.
dude, their
which is weird because
defense
their defense
is
was usually
just-
really good.
the defense now for the Eagles are just the Georgia Bulldogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
You've seen Jordan Davis, right?
yeah.
Dude, Jordan Davis is what, like 6'8"?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That guy's a big boy.
This is the dude I was talking about.
Oh, he's 6'6", 336. He's a
Yeah.
fucking big boy.
Big boy.
This is the dude I was talking about. The Cowboys picked up second round draft pick, Luke Schoonmaker. He is 6'6" or 6'4". Sorry, 251 pounds. His RAS score is 9.66.
What position?
Tight end.
That's a good sized tight end.
Yeah,
Because how tall is Kelsey? 6'3"?
he has like
Travis Kelsey.
he on the draft had like one of the highest fucking athleticism scores. His athleticism score was over 90.
It's fucking insane.
Travis Kelsey, for example, is 6'5", 250. Like, he's
Yeah.
lean. He's not massive for his height.
Like
No.
the only issue is like his production score is not great. That's 62. But like this dude was just like the most athletic person you'll ever fucking see. Which is like fucking insane.
Yeah, that's like, it'll take time for these guys to develop, right? It always does.
Let's just hope that their careers go better than the NHL playoffs with this year because this shit's rigged and I
Fair.
demand a refund.
Who do you think Connor Bedard is going to?
Detroit.
Detroit? No, Detroit had actually a half decent record this year.
Connor
I thought they
Bedard.
missed the playoffs, though.
They did miss the playoffs, but so did
They're s-
Calgary.
Yeah, but they're still in the lottery, though.
Yeah, but I think he's going to Chicago. As much as I want to say it, he's going to Chicago.
I don't know about that. At the moment, right now, it looks like it's 25% chance that he's first overall pick is going to Anaheim.
Yo, him and fucking
holy
Trevor
shit. Connor-
Zegras.
Connor Bedard ranked number 1 by SMAT Scouting, Draft Prospects, Dober Prospects, Recruit Scouting, Sportsnet, NHL Central Scouting, TSN Craig Button, McKean's Hockey, TSN Bob McKenzie, The Hockey News,
He's
Daily
supposed to
Faceoff,
be. He's
FC
supposed to
Hockey,
be another generational talent.
EliteProspects.com.
Like
He is
McDavid.
another
Consolidated ranking.
generational talent. He
It's like
had 144 points in 60 games.
Yes.
And they lost to the Saskatoon Blades in the WHL playoffs.
Yeah, right now, according to this one website, I don't even know if it's accurate, but it looks like the first overall pick odds are, I think that's how this works. Team.
Well, we
average.
all know that's a fucking bullshit anyways. Bettman's going to say, send him here. Like, that's it. Right?
Batman's gonna be like, "Oh, cool, Oilers get it again."
He is by far the top prospect.
Oh, it's not even.
yeah,
a
he's fucking
contest.
insane.
He's
better
beat,
than
like a
McDavid.
couple of the CHL records that McDavid put up. And McDavid's a fucking god. As much as I hate the guy.
I mean, the second closest that I'm seeing is fucking Gab Perrault, the U.S. national under 18 team, and he has 132 points. He's the
That kid's going top 5.
Yeah, he's fucking second highest. To
You know what
Connor
sucks?
Bedard, 143.
If Bedard gets into the NHL and is a bust,
Oh, he just can't fucking produce.
can't produce. It's bullshit. He'll be able to produce. This guy is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like, I think he's gonna be better than McDavid.
This other site is showing that it's about 18 to 20% for Anaheim to get overall one.
Could you
Columbus.
him and fucking Trevor Segras, whatever the fuck his name is? It'll be a
Well,
killer combo.
Say he went to Columbus. He'd play with Johnny.
Yeah, but fuck Johnny.
You're just mad that he left.
For less money. Like, I don't care. Dude, I think Calgary is going to be better next year because they are at a Suter. They fired Suter. Brad Trevelin's gone. They wanted to get Aginla in as a GM, assistant GM, him and Craig Conroy. So I think Calgary is going to be a good team next year.
We'll see.
Huberdeau needs to get his fucking shit together.
Fair.
That's all I'm going to say. Anyways, boys, we've been going for an hour 12 now.
I forgot we're still recording.
You fucking mongoloid.
So, thank you guys for watching. We talked about a bunch of shit and ended off with sports.
Sports ball.
You can find us anywhere you get your podcasts.
If you don't get your podcast
Except for
anywhere,
Apple.
fuck you. You'll never see this
You're like-
anyways.
See you guys later.
Bye.